Sorry.
Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and those among us with the good sense to know better. This is Dungeons and Dragons. Make some noise! And housekeeping before we begin. This evening's show does contain flashing images, flashing lights, so if you were hoping that wouldn't happen, I don't know why you're here. In case of a fire exit is the one with the sign that lights up. Hello, Barney.
Hello.
Thanks, Dave. Sorry, change. We are doing our own lighting tonight because we couldn't afford £250 for a light guy. You paid £10 each to be here, you do the math. Unfortunately, Tess Tease, the host, cannot be with us tonight. She, unfortunately, is positive for COVID and we didn't want to put anyone in harm's way by allowing her to be here, so we thank her very much for making the sacrifice and we applaud the hard work that she's done. The role will be filled by Jen Deere playing the omniscient narrator. So if it seems like any of this is rushed, it was. We're going to have an interval about an hour in, and video and photography is encouraged. Just please make sure the flash is turned off, and if any of your phones go off, I will put them in a bucket of water that I have here underneath the sound deck. You have been warned. Can someone over there hop up and close the door, please? Someone was meant to do that on the way in. Thanks, mate.
It's my great okay, just in case.
Two people are out. They can open the door, I'm sure. Two people are in. Close the door, please, Beanie Man. Thank you. You might want to get the door wedge out from underneath it. There we go, it's shut. Alright, are we sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin.
Oh, blimey, this is a bit serious, isn't it? Beginning of the week, we had 13 tickets sold. We thought, well, fuck it, we'll do it anyway. But now, what the hell's happened? Seriously, thank you. Thank you so much. Clearly, there's shit all on telly tonight. Bugger all films on, and, well, TV's just boring these days, isn't it? So thank you so much for taking the time out of your lives to come here and support local LGBTQ+, kind of dragging the community and just coming together as a community. Community is so important these days. So as you heard, unfortunately, our dearly beloved Tess Tease isn't able to be here today. Yes, she's died. Which, we take a moment to... Tess not dead, you bell end. She's got the clap. That explains all the screaming I heard in the toilet earlier. Anyway, yes, joking aside, we are, as you heard Jen say, we are quite sad that the poor old Tess isn't able to be here with us today. So she's put in a lot of hard work, but oh well, her loss is our loss. So what can you expect tonight? Has anyone here been to a drag show before? Bugger. That means you're going to realise quite how kind of ropey we are. Has anyone here been to a Dungeons and Drag Kings drag show before? Lunatics. So this tonight is the third Dungeons and Drag Kings. Delighted to have you here on this nautical extravaganza. I use extravaganza in the loosest of senses. By extravaganza, if it's people wearing dresses walking around something that we're going to pretend is equally a boat, a lump in the ocean, then we're going to get on fine. So we have a wonderful bunch of scalawags and ne'er-do-wells here today to entertain you. First of all, we have Count Deranged. I shall leave you to work out what the D stands for. So, interesting thing about the Count, the hair you'll see is all his own pubic hair. 2 foot long. And you've got to wonder, who the hell has 2 foot long pubic hair? It's also ginger, which is probably more disturbing, because you know what they say about people with ginger hair? Oh shit. They don't have a soul, which we'll come back to later as a little bit of foreshadowing there. So there's the Count Deranged. We have the seasonally inappropriate Nightmare Before Christmas. Well, pretty well genuinely inappropriate, if we're honest. So just wait till you see their hairy feet. It's like watching a hobbit jumping around. And then we have... the microphone's going again. I think I've got a loose...
There it is.
If I suddenly explode and drop to the floor, it's not part of the act. That's me electrocuting myself.
That's not all that's loose, girl.
Hey?
That's not all that's loose.
Oh! It's the jokes, folks. You'll only encourage them. So yes, we've got the Nightmare Before Christmas, Count Deranged, and then we have the gorgeously moist, she's dripping. The wonderfully moist Lady Electric, who is battery powered, which is a good thing really, because all that moisture around, ooh, blimey, yeah, looking like me on the end of this microphone going bang and smoking and singing and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I haven't introduced the most important part of our crew. As you heard Jen say, we're not exactly blessed for money, so this is the sea. I can see we're going to get on well. And what we'd like to do, a little bit of audience in participation. There's going to be a little bit here and there. So anyone here who doesn't want me to pick on them, what I'd suggest you do, if you stand up in the air, wave your hands around and say, Cruella de Vil, please pick me, I promise I won't pick you. But anyway, so when you see any of us kind of jumping into the sea, as it were, I'd like you to shout, splash. Okay? So shall we give it a go? 1, 2, 3.
Splash! Yeah!
Fucking hell, that was more of a plop. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3. Splash! That's better. So let's give it a little bit of practice. You imagine I'm falling off the boat. This is a boat, this isn't just a stage now. So theatre of the mind, everyone, theatre of the mind. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Splash! Fantastic, fantastic. So yes, talking about theatre of the mind, I want you to imagine for a moment that I'm stood on the bow of some great big cruise ship somewhere, and yes, let's start it all with a song. Adventure, search the world for treasure, science, technology. Where you can be, oh shit, get the words on and the land or on the sea. The boots are moving. Where can you go fight, play in sports and skin dive, learn science, technology. Maybe join the big band or sit in the grandstand when your team and others meet. In the Navy, yes, you can sail the 7 seas in the Navy. Yes, you can put your mind at ease in the Navy. I'll soon have you on your knees in the Navy. In the Navy, in the Navy. There's blue skies without a cloud in the Navy. Stand up and shout it loud in the Navy. I'll soon have that standing crowd in the Navy. I want you as a new recruit. If you want adventure, search the world for treasure. The recruitment office fast. Don't you hesitate, there is no time to wait. I'm signing up for Seaman Fast. If you're not too scared to maybe join today, then don't you worry about a thing. For I'm sure there will be always a good Navy on the land and on the sea. In the Navy, yes, you can sail the 7 seas in the Navy. Yes, you can put your mind at ease on the Navy. I'll soon have you on your knees in the Navy. In the Navy. In the Navy. Come on, stand up, shout it loud in the Navy. You might even make your parents proud in the Navy. Come around in the Navy. In the Navy. I want you, I want you, I want you as a new recruit. I want you, I want you. Yes, I'll tell you what, I'd certainly like you as a new recruit. I want you. Well, that's how I get somebody on one of these days, isn't I? So what's your name, my lovely?
Way!
I should have recognised the hair. It's all your own, isn't it?
Oh yes, you know where it's from.
So So tell me, what does the D stand for?
Would you like to know?
So I'm hoping you tell me. So anyway, would you like to join me charting the seven seas, looking for new horizons, exploring new depths?
Yeah, sounds good.
Well, you could join me in the Navy.
Wait, in the Navy?
Well, yeah, did you not hear what I was saying? That's the whole point of the fucking song, for Christ's sake.
I was really listening, to be fair.
I mean, most of the people out there weren't either, I don't think.
Turn your mic off.
It's great, I'm being heckled by the electrics in the house. So yeah, so what have you got against the Navy anyway?
I'm a pirate, obviously. Yarr.
You know, I did wonder what all that was about. So what kind of a pirate are you?
I'm a very wanted man, darling.
You can certainly say that again.
I'm a very wanted man, darling.
Those are the jokes, folks.
But yeah, sorry, it's not gonna work.
That was a bit of a snap decision, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, listen, I'm bisexual.
Oh.
I'm really attracted to pirates.
Oh.
I'm committed to mutiny.
Wounded. A mutiny already?
Yep, go on, shoot.
But I'm afraid of water. Ready, everyone?
Well, I'm off now. It's not my do yet. It's my ship now.
Woo! That's where the mic lives.
Well, it's wonderful, isn't it? Captain your own ship, tossed off before you know it. A bit more jokes like that. If you don't like jokes about seamen tossing dead crabs and anything like that, you're going to have... There's one here somewhere. Concerned I'm going to end up tripping somebody up with that, but never mind. We shall find out. It adds a certain frisson to the evening, knowing when you're actually going to fall off stage and break your neck. So, anyway, why is it that all the good boys end last? I mean, you know, I've looked after myself, I've done alright, I've not really been plundering like that little piratey shit over there, so maybe it's time for a change.
No.
Ooh, musical cue. Something inside me's changing. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Almost seamless. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to take my chances, close my eyes and leave. It's time to try defying gravity. I guess I'll try defying gravity, and you can't hold me down.
Having delusions grandeur.
I'm through accepting limits, cause someone says they're so. Too many things I cannot change, but till I try I'll never know. Too long I've been afraid of losing love, I guess I've lost. Well, if that's the price of love, it's much too high a cost. Instead I'll try defying gravity. Kiss me goodbye, I'm defying gravity.
Yeah!
You can't bring me down. So if you care to find me, look to the western sky. As someone once told me, everyone deserves the chance to fly. And if I'm flying solo, at least I'm flying free. To those who bring me down, take a message back from me. Gravity. I'm flying high, I'm defying gravity, and you can't bring me down. And everyone in all of Shrewsbury was aware of that there is or was it. is ever going to bring me down. Oh ho ho! I remember that the point grab it suddenly felt a lot closer there towards the end of that song. I was going to pass out. So right, anyway, so I'm desperately trying to remember what the next part is here because this would usually be the bit where Tess would have jumped in, but as we all know, the poor cow is having troubles with her bits. It goes to show, don't pick up random men from Grindr, it's never a good thing. It seemed like a good idea at the time, pissed at 2 o'clock in the morning, but we've all been there. Well, most of us, I know that table over there probably hasn't. But, isn't it lovely to see the straights when they come and join us? So, and of course we have nothing, it genuinely is lovely to see you because we need the straight community as much as we need the LGBT community because where the fuck are we going to come from elsewhere otherwise? So right, anyway, he said desperately padding until he's trying to remember quite what the next part is. So is that a script I see before me? Really? Ah, yes. Yes, so this was what was going to happen was this was supposed to be a bit of a sexy song between me and Tess.
She's never looked better.
She's lost so much weight. She's a bit wooden.
Do you hear what they're saying about you, Tess?
I don't think he does.
Yeah, so anyway, so it was supposed to be a bit of a sexy part between me and Tess. And I'm not saying that the fact she's not here and the fact that, you know, I'm here looking sexy correlated, but so anyway, so as you can see, I have my beautiful stunt double here, and thank you ever so much for being so welcoming to her. So yeah, we're going to give it a go anyway. So let's see, if you've ever wondered what it looks like seeing a grown man dressed as a woman dancing with a face stuck onto a microphone stand, tonight's your night. Right. Okay, Maestro. Hit it.
When is the man dressed as a woman going to arrive?
Oh! Desire can make foolish people believe. I never knew that I'd meet somebody like you. I never dreamed that I'd find somebody like you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love with you. With you. What a wicked game. Wicked thing to do to make me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say. You never felt this way. What a wicked thing to do to make me dream of you. And I No, I don't wanna fall in love with you. Yes, your face is falling off. Just imagine it's still there. Is there a funeral director in the house? Seamless. Strange what desire can make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd find somebody like you. I'm shy. I never thought that I'd love somebody like you. No, I don't fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love with you. With you. No, no one loves no one anymore.
Yes, sir.
You first, she was looking at you. Let's please everyone. There you go, you poor thing. Right. So once again, I'm at a loss as to where we go next. So, oh yes, of course. How could I forget? I mean, let's admit, Tess was a little bit wooden, a little bit staid. She just seemed to stand there and do nothing. So let's see what you lot are up to. Let's see if there's anyone here who would be willing to do a bit of section entry. Looks like we have a willing volunteer.
Does he have to wear a wig?
He won't be wearing anything by the end of it. Yes, just make sure the chair's there safely. Now, we're not idiots here. We do kind of have a little bit of a health and safety thing going on. So, I'll just fill myself up to try and find this. So, a small contract here for you, just to look over. It's nothing serious. It just kind of absolves me of any kind of responsibility if you're getting hurt, lost, injured, dead, or anything like that. So, is that all like okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Wonderful. I do have a pen for you to sign it. No, you have to sign it. You don't just,
Okay.
it's just there. And don't worry about losing a table. Hang on a moment. I'll tell you what, doing funerals next week is going to seem so different. I'm never going to be able to look this poor man in the face. Wonderful. Okay, I'll accept that. No, you don't go yet. You've got to wait for the section answer. You can have that as a souvenir. Oh, blimey. I'll tell you what, who keeps... What kind of a man keeps his keys in front of his trousers? Anyway, let's start that one again. So let's try it again, but with a real warm living body this time. meet somebody like you. I never dreamed that I'd love somebody like you. No, I wanna fall in love. No, I wanna fall in love with you. Well, I think I'm willing to give it a chance. I have to say, I'm not really getting much back here. If I only said to you once, so I'll tell you what, let's cut the music, let's cut the music. I was going to say at least you tried, but at least you sat still and let me play around with you a little bit. So, I'll tell you, if I never get any work again, if next time you see me out on the streets, you know I've completely shafted the celebrant business because Owen is one of my friends from the funeral trade. So he actually gives me quite a bit of work. So it could go both ways. So next time you see me I'm driving a roller, you know it's okay.
Cruella, there's a vein in his forehead that I think is about to burst through his skin. For health and safety reasons, can we let him go back to his seat?
Let's finish with a song. So, yeah, I have to say, you've been a fantastic sport, you really have, Owen. You really have. But I really don't think it's going to work out between us. Oh, no. It's worse than that. I really don't think it's going to work out between us. That's better. So anyway, before you go, I'd just like to sing one more song to you. Don't worry, it's not a sexy song. It's not supposed to be anyway, put it that way. You have to understand the way I am, mein Herr. Tiger is still a tiger, not a lamb, mein Herr. You'll never turn this vinegar to jam, mein Herr. But I do what I do. When I'm through, then I'm through, and I'm through. Toodaloo. Farewell, my liebe Herr. It was a fine affair, but now it's over. And though I used to care, I need the open air. You're better off without me, mein Herr. Oh, why, oh, why, mein Herr? Oh, wonder why, mein Herr. You've always known that I was a rover. You mustn't knit your brow. Oh, wonder why, mein Herr. And always to doubt me, mein Herr. The continent of Europe is so wide, mein Herr. Not only up and down, but side by side, mein Herr. I couldn't even cross it if I tried, mein Herr. But I do what I can, inch by inch, step by step, mile by mile, man by man. I'll take you both on. My liebe Herr, farewell, my liebe Herr. It was a fine affair, but now it's over. Though I used to care, I need the open air. You're better off without me, mein Herr. I'll dry your eye, mein Herr. Or wonder why, mein Herr. You've always known that I was a rover. You mustn't lift your brow or wonder why, mein Herr. You've always caused to doubt me, mein Herr. Oh, bye-bye, my liebe Herr. Farewell, my liebe Herr. You've always known that I was a rover. Oh, don't lift your brow or wonder why, mein Herr. I've always known that it was now over. Bye-bye, my liebe Herr. Bye-bye. Farewell, my liebe Herr. Bye-bye. Farewell, my liebe Herr. Bye-bye, my liebe Herr. It was a fine affair, but now it's over. You're better off without me. You're better without me. Mine hair. Sounds like Tess is back. They played my tune. Actually, it's another piece of shoehorned script, everyone. That's my escape out of here. That's me done. That's my boat coming back to rescue me. Clearly, that saucy captain.
Can we make way for
Here he
people
comes
to
to
come
go.
through the back, please?
Saucy captain has clearly changed his mind and come back to rescue me. As you can see, it's all top props here. He's not homeless. He's just carrying a net.
Hello. Yes, I thought I would do a little bit of fishing. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I think I've got a big one, boys. Oh, it's not taking a bite, hang on. Come on. Oh, it's you.
It seems destiny has brought us back together once again.
Nothing is so good, it lasts eternally.
It's sad but true.
Perfect situations must go wrong. But this has never yet prevented me
They can be forceful.
wanting far too much for far too long. Looking back, I could have played it differently. Want a few more moments. Who can tell?
Who can tell? Who can tell?
But it took time to understand the man. Now at least I know him well. Wasn't it good?
Oh, so good.
Wasn't he fine?
Oh, so fine.
Isn't it madness?
Madness.
He can be mine. But in the end, he needs a little bit
more than before. Security,
His
he needs to
fantasy.
see, and freedom.
I know him so well.
No one in your life is there eternally. No one is forever by your side. And though I tried my best to be with him, still the gap between us was too wide. Looking back, I could have done things differently. Learned about the pirate before I fell. But I was oh so much younger then.
By about 20 minutes.
And now I find I know him so well. Wasn't he good?
Oh, so good.
Isn't he fine?
Oh, so fine.
Isn't it madness?
Madness.
He can be mine. say, Captain? Let's go and find ourselves a lonely island somewhere and look at repopulating it. Not that we'll get much far, really. But we can have a go at least. I think
I'll
it's time
leave
for
you
an interval.
lovebirds to it.
Right, time for an interval, I think.
No, that's not in the script yet.
There's a script? What the fuck are you talking about, a script? I've just been making all this up.
This guy's got to sing first. We'll leave you guys here. Leave you to it.
Alone at last, with a room full of 60 people. I've had dreams like this, you know. So what do you think, Pat?
Do you know there was a script?
No, they keep mentioning this script thing. Have you seen one around at all anywhere?
Yeah, I have. Yes, I have seen a script. It's just down there, actually. Yeah, just look a little closer. Yeah, right at the bottom there. Yeah, right.
Ready, folks?
Very satisfying. Oh, very good.
Curse you and your watery hands.
I keep tossing seamen overboard. I'm such a bad boy. Honestly, being a pirate is not so easy. He's full of lifeless cheating, pillaging, plundering. It's not a one you'd choose by. It's not a lifestyle you choose unless you have no other choice. Which is exactly why I left my mansion and 80 servants behind to pursue the pirate's life. And just to establish something, if I forget a line, I'm just going to say yar. Yar. Yeah.
How many crew members do you have, Robin?
Oh yes, my crew! My crew that I just threw overboard, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I really need to stop doing that. It's the third one this week. Now maybe you lot can be some of my crew.
Way!
Let's have a look, shall we? Anybody? Ooh, you look pretty piratey. You wanna have a show off your outfit?
Stand up!
Look at that! Wow.
This wasn't scripted.
That's no. Let's see. Ooh, I mean, you don't look piratey, but you're sparkly. You wait, quickly, do you want to sparkle a bit, or you want to just?
Moving so fast.
Alright, shall I just move on from the complimenting the audience? I don't think you lost a day anyway. I mean, honestly, the hardest part of being a pirate is that it's keeping up a good beauty routine. Like, most pirates look quite ghastly. Yeah. So, I mean, maybe some of you might be good pirates after all. Oh my god!
Oh!
Oh no.
Oh!
Okay, you must be a pirate. Look at the state of him. The sea takes its toll on some people, doesn't it?
Everyone stay quiet, it might spook.
Yeah, don't you don't know what he's carrying. Excuse me, sir. Hi, sir. How are you doing? Are you a pirate by any chance?
I'm homeless!
Okay, well, I think we can all see that. But are you a pirate though?
I download illegal movies. LimeWire, uTorrent, 1, 2, 3, free movies.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You wouldn't steal a handbag.
But, are you sure you're a pirate?
Will there be booty with your kind of pirating?
There'll be plenty of booty where we're going.
How big is this booty? Sounds clapping on in.
Great! You are a pirate, good son.
You what you want is a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You are a pirate. You what you want is a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You are a pirate. We've got us a map to lead us to a hidden box that's full of different plots. Open the latch, and then we'll say hooray! On every shore, we set sail and explore, and then again parade. We float in our boat, and then it's time to drop the anchor. Then in it floats until we sail again.
If you look sail the sea, you are a pirate.
Hey, what? You are a pirate!
You know, I think I like the look of this booty.
I mean, it's not that great.
I'd scrub that deck all day.
Right, Elby. Why did you come in? Hoist my sail.
You can taste my crap.
Why are you coming? Sit on my cruise nest.
You're making my Roger so jolly.
Drop your panties, prepare to be boarded.
Something sexy and nautical.
Why are you coming? Walk my plank.
You got a plank? Bloody hell, no, you got a bloody plank, mate. Nah. Right, I'm calling a mutiny. You got a bloody plank, mate. Didn't sign up for that. Nah, don't like them planks. No. Oh.
Was it interesting? I mean, look at that. It's disappointing. So, wait.
What's wrong with the size of it?
Well, if you want to be a captain.
This size.
Well, it's not about the size, it's about the technique anyway. I know many techniques. Let's just do this.
pirate then. The sea will wash this one away. Splash! Splash! Fucking hell. Right, I'm holding like this under a ring booty. Splash. Thank you, Jen.
Fucking pirates always making a sodding mess. Right? I need to clean this lot up. What you say we actually have an interval for real? Come back about 15 minutes, 5 past. That should be long enough for me to clean this lot up. Right, I need to drink. Fuck off.